Hi guys, hope you're doing well. I'm Bliss Lily here. Welcome to this reading, and in this one we are going to be answering the question of what is your true calling. So I know a lot of you are at this point in your life where you're reconsidering your job, or you might be just fresh out of college or out of uni and thinking, what is it that I need to be doing? Where will I find the money, fulfillment, success? And this is what this reading is all about. I have 5 options for you today. This is option number 1 with rainbow quartz, option number 2 with pink quartz, option number 3 with rainbow pyrites, option number 4 you guys get the citrine crystal, and option number 5 the beautiful amethyst. Wanted to work with you today. So see which option or options you're mostly drawn to. Don't overthink it, and let's go ahead and get started. Option number 1, hi, welcome to your reading, guys. If you're drawn to the rainbow quartz, get comfy, and as I'm shuffling the cards, say your name out loud or in your head. Gets you a little bit closer to the energies of the reading. Oh, okay. And I'm working with the Fountain Tarot today. And look at this, it has already begun telling you the story of your true calling. I'm tempted to draw a couple more cards over here. Let's begin with 4. See, what is your true calling? Okay, first and foremost, they're coming through and they're saying, bam, you are somebody who's meant to be independent, right? Option number 1. Over here, you're somebody who's meant to experience a lot of wealth in your life, a lot of abundance, to have this energy of somebody who's self-sufficient, to feel your power, to feel your might, to really monetize your talents. But you have this independent spirit. And even though it might not start off as you doing something by yourself, you are going to eventually be led to that place. And this is like the first card that literally jumped out. And they're saying, even if you're struggling now, even if you don't believe in yourself now, just know that you're meant to experience this 9 of coins energy. I don't know why I wanted to say 9 of cups, but maybe there's 9 of cups somewhere over here as well. But let's go ahead and take a look at things in a little bit more detail. Okay. So here they're showing me a lot of fear that's coming from your family. It has something to do with you thinking, how am I going to succeed without maybe my family supporting me? Because there's a lot of fears, right? Look at this 8 of Swords. It feels like you might be afraid to voice your true desires, because either here you are afraid that you won't get acceptance, yeah, or you won't get the support. And another thing that's coming through very strongly over here, option number 1, when it comes to your true calling, you might be feeling that you have to choose between family and career, and they're saying that's not the case. And that's not the case because you can do both, or you can combine both. You know, it's the energy of finding the right mix for you. And it will involve you learning new things over here. It will involve you starting off maybe a little bit small with a page of coins. But definitely, definitely, my darlings, you're somebody who's meant to be abundant. You're somebody who's meant to live a wealthy life. If you eliminate the fears, if you don't let others hold you back, they showed me that it has a lot to do with speaking. It has a lot to do with you connecting with your authentic energy and you realizing that the right people, your true soul family, are actually going to support you. And again, they're telling me it has something to do with you using your voice. Let's get more details. Your true calling. It's so interesting, guys. You would be somebody who's very good when it comes to convincing people. Convincing people, negotiations, talking, finding out about things to invest. Startups are coming through over here very strongly. So here I'm getting a lot of grounded energies, working with money, working with pentacles, working with ideas, turning those ideas into something quite substantial. So for a lot of you, it could be investing into different things. It could be learning about money. It could be learning about how money works, how you can multiply money, how you can invest in something, how you can sponsor something, produce something. For quite a few of you guys, it has a lot to do with sales. It has a lot to do with reselling things. Yeah. And financing ideas, financing somebody else's ideas, or getting finances for your own ideas. But here, the universe is going to bring you a lot of chances. It could also be that here, you, my darlings, are somebody who's very good when it comes to motivational speaking. Motivational speaking, something about your voice, something about the way that you can channel the energy is going to bring you money. It's going to bring people who want to invest in you. You are somebody who can be very, very convincing when you want to. Very convincing when you want to. And your strategy over here is going to be quite smart, clever, flexible, changing, adaptable. And it could be that some of those traits within you are still laying dormant. So this path, it involves a lot of you relearning a lot of things. Relearning a lot of things. Startups, businesses, these are your things, option number one. Even if it's, excuse me. Even if it's a spiritual business, here you're starting something from afresh. A lot of you, it's either working over the internet. Yeah, for some of you, it could be having your own YouTube channel where you guys are saying things, you're teaching people, you're showing something. Yeah, it's they're showing me growth, they're showing me expansion, they're showing me, for quite a few of you, it could be popularity. And they keep saying, like, don't be afraid to speak, even as like I got something like stuck in my throat. And by the way, for quite a few of you, my dears, your truest calling has something to do with relocating. They're showing me quite possibly going to another place, to another location, where you're feeling more maybe free, where there's more opportunities over here. But the world does talk about popularity. The world does talk about strong sales and marketing channels for yourself, for your brand, for your business, for the services that you offer. And again, they're showing me inspiration, they're showing me winning. They keep, like, they're saying it's like whatever you're going to go for, as long as you eliminate the blocks, it's actually going to develop quite fast, because here you're going to be inspired to learn about new things. You're going to be drawn to it. And here, like, they keep showing me the road is clear. Eight of Wands, like, it's this energy of taking off. Like, they're showing me a plane and it's taking off really, really fast. And it starts up small and it multiplies and multiplies and multiplies and multiplies and multiplies. But here, like, they keep telling me that the main thing between you and your true calling is the fear of people, like, criticizing you, or you feeling that you're not fulfilling somebody's wishes, or you feeling that you've let somebody down because, you know, your parents, for example, they invested in you studying to be a doctor, and here you want to be, you know, somebody who has their own business, somebody who invests, somebody who promotes their own brand. Because here with the Nine of Coins, this is the energy of creating your own brand. And over here, they just keep telling me you're going to be successful. You're going to be successful. Absolutely. A lot of wands energy. Pentacles and wands. So this is so much about motivation. This is so much about moving forwards, even though nobody really believes in you over here. And don't worry too much about people not liking you or not supporting you, because with fame come a lot of people who are haters and come a lot of people who are lovers. So they keep saying don't pay attention to those who like give you the energy of like, oh, you can't do this or you can't do that, or you're not succeeding with this, you're not succeeding with that. No, you will have a lot of people that love you and that support you over here. All right, lovely. Option number one, that's what I have for you. Hope you enjoyed this reading and it resonated. Forever grateful for your support. And if you're up for a personal read, send me an email. The email's in the description box below. And of course, do check my Patreon page out with more exclusive content, additional discounts, and much, much more. All right, guys, take care now. Bye. Option number two. Hi, and welcome to your reading, guys. Get comfy. And as I'm shuffling the cards, say your name out loud or in your head. Helps you connect to the energies of this tarot reading a little bit better. And then this one, we're taking a look at your truest calling. What will bring you money, success, abundance, a feeling of fulfillment. Okay, my dears, over here I'm seeing that a lot of you are good when it comes to dealing with psychology, when it comes to dealing with healing, healing of fears, healing of maybe children over here. So you guys could be studying right now to be doctors. You might already be doctors. You might be very, very good healers. You, option number two with this pink quartz energy, a lot of you, you're highly intuitive. Yeah. And it's very interesting how you have the power to, maybe through your own experience over here, you have the power to connect with people. You have the power to connect with people's subconscious mind. So for you, my darlings, option number two, I don't know why I just want to give you a big, big hug, because your mission over here, your true calling, it involves changing people's lives. It involves a lot of healing. It involves helping people get rid of a lot of fears. It involves you doing things such as tarot, Reiki, maybe even runes. It involves you studying things that help people become healthy, become one with themselves. For some of you, my dears, it has something to do with natural remedies, natural medicines, maybe things such as like homeopathic remedies, working with natural ingredients. For some of you, it's creating natural makeup, natural, I don't know, skincare, hair care, all of that other care. It could be something along the lines of creating something with intention, essential oils, candles with intention. You have the ability to change people's lives through changing the way that they think and through changing the way that they feel. You, option number two, make fantastic psychologists, child psychologists, healers, doctors, nurses, practitioners. It's like you're born for it. Natural remedies. For some of you, it's also like they keep on giving me this energy of food and beverage. So supplements, vitamins, things like this. Yeah, look at this, the moon. helping people see the truth, helping people get out of illusions, helping people with like things like PTSD, anxiety, all of those things, helping people get out of the energy of the moon where things are not what they seem. And I know a lot of you are probably going to be like, are you going to relate that when you're in a position of like, when you're stressed out and the world seems like such a horrible place, but once you start healing, once you start changing the perspective, it becomes different. It becomes very, very different. And for a lot of you, you have mediumship abilities. I'm going to say this over and over again, mediumship abilities over here with the high priestess and the moon. You're somebody who's very good when it comes to working with emotions. You have the ability to find a way through the labyrinth of their soul to a person's core. Even, if you're somebody who is a health practitioner, the way you practice is very different. They're showing me that you're somebody who's warm, accommodating, your patients like you. The people you work with like you. Even if they come to you and they're a little bit scared, you have the ability to calm them down. See things from a different perspective. Also, option number 2, you would be somebody really good when it comes to working with people that have lost a lot of things. So things like charities, things like organizing donations, helping people who are running away from like a particular place, refugees, working with people who need help, who need assistance, who need a kind word, who need to feel more protected. It could also be somebody who's very good when it comes to dealing with people who have gone through crises. Yeah, somebody who builds people up, their health, somebody who volunteers. You help yourself through helping others. You have the ability to help yourself through helping others without feeling depleted yourself. You'll find it. You'll find the right balance. You'll find the right balance. It's like people will come to you for advice. They'll be like, hey, I need to make a decision, or do I go with this or do I go with this? And people will really listen to you. People will see you as somebody with a lot of authority, somebody who's a professional. Some of you I'm seeing like guys could be dentists as well. And I'm only giggling because I get so nervous around dentists. It's like one of my worst nightmares to go to a dentist. And it's like I come in and I'm a grown woman and I start acting like a little girl, honestly. I just can't. But with you, you can be somebody who sees it and you don't like say like, oh come on, it's nothing to be afraid of and da da da. No, you're like somebody who's very accommodating. You have this calm voice, you can calm your patients down, you can make them feel comfortable. You're like, okay, this is what I'm going to do now, and this is what I'm going to do now. You create this feeling of peace. You can also be somebody when it comes to legal aspects with the energy of justice over here. You would also be somebody who's quite good when working with people's rights. Working with people's rights over here. Yeah, helping people walk away from the pain. Some of you guys are very good when it comes like if you're going to be becoming a surgeon. But mostly, my darlings over here, doctors, helpers, tarot readers, mediums. I keep saying like you're going to be a star when it comes to matters that have to do with family and happiness. So I don't know, for some of you, OBGYN. For others of you, it could be, you know, working with children or working with families, working with refugees. I'm not going to repeat myself. I already said all of that. But you're going to be considered as the star, as somebody who gives hope, rejuvenation. You're also going to be, if you're feeling drawn to it, you know, you could be a really, really fantastic dance instructor, yoga instructor, somebody who helps people recover their health in balance together with their mental state. But yeah, option number 2. That's what I have for you, darling, for your truth calling. Hope it resonated. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Thank you so much for your support. I'm always grateful. If you're up for a personal read, send me an email. The email's in the description box below. Says the link to my Patreon page with over 100 exclusive videos, additional discounts on personal readings, and much, much more. All right, my darlings, take care now. Bye. Option number 3. And welcome to your reading, guys. Are you ready to find out your truest calling? I'm sure you are. That's why you're here. As I'm shuffling the cards, say your name out loud or in your head. Helps you connect to the energies of the reading a little bit better. And let's find out what is your truest calling. Option number 3. What will bring you success, money, abundance, fulfillment, recognition? You want to make a change, don't you? You guys want to make a change. Okay. Because you're smart and beautiful and charismatic and gifted. You got the whole package over here. No wonder you're wondering what it is that you need to do. You're very talented in a lot of things. A Queen of Wands next to the King of Swords. My gosh, guys. You can achieve a lot of things and you have the ability to change things. So here I'm seeing people who could be very good when it comes to law, when it comes to things such as corporate law. Like you guys are very good with money. Let me put it that way. Contracts, acquisitions, working for the government, quite possibly. Because you are somebody that you're very, very attractive, charismatic. You can convince people, but you can also use your brains in a way that's like, I don't know how to phrase this correctly. That's unexpected, that's unique, that's unforeseen. You in your career, you're going to be very highly regarded, very highly regarded. For some of you, what I'm seeing over here is being teachers, very good teachers. But teachers maybe to people who are older. You could be somebody who's very good when it comes to teaching people how to make more money. You could be somebody who teaches people how to go to another country and make money there, what documents they need. Because here you're going to be very familiar with different documents, with different legal aspects of different things. And you're going to be making quite a lot over here. Option number 3. Your mind is so sharp. Like if you're studying to be like a lawyer, an advocate, or you know, somebody who deals with law, with paperwork, with certain, I don't know, certain rules. They're showing me rules, they're showing me lists, they're showing me checklists, things like this. And you have the ability, I keep hearing like mergers and acquisitions. So in the business world, you guys are irreplaceable. You would find yourself in the business world. This is what they keep telling me. And you could be like in the business world, you could be doing trainings. And by the way, a lot of IT energy is coming through over here as well. So maybe teaching people how to code, teaching people how to, develop software, things like this. But they're showing me like high rises, and they're showing me that people are going to scout you. Like they're going to look for you. They're going to seek out your advice over here. How to make this energy of the page of coins and how to make it more, how to make it grow. And you're going to be quite popular in what it is that you do. It could be website design. It could be things like this, because I'm seeing you guys finding yourself in corporate world. Yeah. They're giving me the energy of chance. The Ace of Coins is a brilliant card when it comes through, especially when we're talking about money. This has a lot of potential. And when it comes to the star, you guys are going to realize your potential over here. Because they keep saying you are smart. The way that you present the information is interesting to people. And people want to really network with you. People want to communicate with you. A lot of you, like when it comes to IT, you guys are brilliant. It's like, yeah, making money, making a lot of money, creating something that multiplies. It could be like a dynasty that begins with you. Option number 3. A dynasty that begins with you. And by the way, it's so interesting because they're showing me like this inspiration. Your spiritual team, your higher self, they're going to be bringing you ideas about how to deliver information, about how to get something, about how to sign a particular contract, about how to make more money. Literally, you'll be getting ideas in your dreams, in meditations, in loads of things. You'll be like, it just came out of nowhere. But the thing is, like, this is something that you can absolutely do. And of course, they're not coming from nowhere. They're coming from somewhere, and you have this connection to this somewhere. Yeah, however you want to call it. The Akashic records. It doesn't matter. We're not going to be putting any labels. But here, my darlings, yeah. You could be helping people, like literally people be coming to you, or companies might even be coming to you saying, listen, we're struggling over here. We're in this 10 of Swords energy. And you're like, I got this. And you come and your mind is so clear. You're so focused. You're so determined. You're somebody who can structure information in a very, very good way. And make money off of it. And make money off of it. For some of you, lovely option number 3, I'm seeing that you would also be very good when it comes to real estate. To selling, reselling, leasing, maybe commercial real estate over here. Finding the right places to build something. Like surveying the area, doing like the necessary marketing research over here. Because the Queen of Wands, she's also like this marketing queen. Marketing, sales, presentations, delivering presentations. Oh, people love listening to the Queen of Wands. Because she can charm you, she can intrigue you, she can draw you in, she can create this beautiful communication, this backwards and forwards communication, and create a lot of wealth. They're saying you have everything that you need in order to succeed. And but again, here they for some reason they're drawing my attention to lawyers again. To lawyers. Could be immigration lawyers as well, by the way. Helping people, and again, because I was talking about different countries, it could have something to do with relocation, expansion of businesses abroad, things like this. You know, was it business development management, things like this. Okay, lovely. Option number 3 is what I see for you, for your calling. Hopefully it resonated and you enjoyed it and you got inspired and excited. If you did, let me know. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. You know the drill, my darlings. Always grateful for your thanks, even more grateful for your super thanks. If you're up for a personal reading, send me an email. The email's in the description box below. So is the link to my Patreon page with more exclusive content, additional discounts, and much, much more. So make sure to check it out. All right, guys, take care of your beautiful selves now. Bye. Option number 4. And welcome to your reading, guys. If you were drawn to the citrine, get comfy. Let's go ahead and find out what your truest calling is. What will bring you money, abundance, fulfillment. What will make you feel like you're doing what it is that you truly want to do. As I'm shuffling the cards, say your name out loud in your head. Helps you connect to the energies of the reading. All right, let's see. What is your truest calling? Option number 4. Ooh, hello. Hello, Mr. Devil. Okay, guys, over here I'm seeing a very, very interesting story. So if it's not going to resonate with you right from the beginning, this isn't your thing. Because here, this is a very specific message. Option number 4. Your truest calling is entertainment, is fame, is abundance, is creativity. It has a lot to do with music. It has a lot to do with acting. It has a lot to do with performing arts. It has a lot to do with dancing. This is a very interesting energy. And here's a bit of a story, because here they're saying in order for you to get to your calling, you have to get through this, through this devil energy. And it's the energy of fear. It's the energy of misconceptions. It's the energy that is holding you back over here. Because you're going to be able, like, you guys are somebody who can shapeshift really, really well. You can literally shapeshift. You are incredibly creative. You can create things like music, texts, beautiful setups. You're somebody who can draw things. Your imagination is completely wild. You're somebody who can feel one way in one moment and then feel completely different way in another moment. And a lot of people say, oh, it's like, you know, you're not stable, blah, blah, blah. But the truth is, it's not that you're not stable. It's just that this is something that you can use in order to build a very successful career when it comes to acting, when it comes to composing, when it comes to singing, when it comes to performing, because you can shapeshift. And you're going to be one of those authentic ones, because when you act, you're not really acting, you're actually living the person's feelings, life, the character. When you're composing, you're feeling every note. Every little note, you feel it. It's filled with something. The fountain over here, it's the energy of creation. Of creation. For a lot of you, your calling, option number 4, has something to do with screenplay, with writing books, with creating art that moves people, creating musical pieces. becoming art yourself, creating beautiful jewelry and then modeling it, being in the public eye, being maybe an influencer, a YouTuber, a life coach. But it has like, they're showing me you and they're literally showing me universe, the universe. The universe of possibilities, the universe of abundance. And this is your true calling, to experience the variety and the multi-dimensional structure of you. They're showing me you as a diamond that keeps rotating, and you keep catching the light, and every time you look different. The core remains, the soul remains, but you can shapeshift. You know those amazing actors who make you believe every role they play, and they change, their body changes, their behavior changes, like they're not the actors of one role. The same with you. You have like a myriad of ways to express yourself. And I want to say something over here, guys, that you find it through love. Somehow they keep repeating, like, you will find your true callings through love. So it could be somebody that comes into your life and triggers something within you, or believes in you, or I don't know what it is. It's just they keep repeating, you find your true calling through love. Because here they're showing me wealth, they're showing me abundance, they're showing me investment, they're showing me literally you living like in a big house, or it could be a mansion. Maybe at some point losing it all and then rebuilding it. And then rebuilding it again and again and again. Maybe losing some hope over here. Guys, your story, it's not an easy one, but it's so emotional. It's so full. Like here, you're going to be living your full life. And there will be a lot of temptations. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. But you find yourself through your temptations. You find yourself through tower moments like this. And it's like this energy of you becoming more resilient, being able to shapeshift. So maybe if you tried acting or singing before, it hasn't worked out, they keep saying that this is still your thing. Even if it hasn't worked out before. You'll be dealing with producers, you'll be dealing with different people over here. But eventually you find people who really appreciate you. And here again, they're showing me entertainment. Being able to entertain people, maybe being on TV even, you know, doing talk shows, creating a brand, very similar to option number one. Constantly being inspired, risking things, going for auditions, trying out things, exploring, falling in and out of love again, finding your strength, studying more, walking away from things. My gosh, option number four. It's like your life is going to be up and down, but you're going to feel so fulfilled. So fulfilled. People are going to invest in you. People are going to give you gifts. Look at all of those pentacle cards. They're saying it very is much going to be up and down, but your true calling over here is to express yourself. Is to express yourself. I don't know if you heard that bang. That was confirmation. I'd take it as a confirmation. Yeah, and here's you as the star. Popularity, fame, recognition, followers, flashlights, going through highs and lows, and having a good time. Having a good time. It involves you being independent, it involves you being authentic, and it involves you finding yourself through all of those roles and all of those creations that you're going to have. Okay. Option number 4. Sorry, I was just thinking whether there's anything else that I need to add. They want to say that you're going to be a gift to the world. And your gifts are a gift to the world as well, so don't keep them all to yourself. All right, lovely. Option number 4. That's what I have for you, my darlings. I hope you enjoyed this reading and it resonated. Forever grateful for your support. Even more grateful for your thanks and super thanks. If you're up for a personal read, send me an email. The email's in the description box below. So is the link to my Patreon page with more exclusive content, additional discounts, and much, much more. So make sure to check it out. All right, guys, take care now. Bye. Option number 5, and welcome to your reading, guys. Get comfy as I'm shuffling the cards. Say your name out louder in your head. Helps you connect to the energies of the reading. Now then, let's go ahead and find out what is your truest calling. What is it that you truly are meant to be doing, or you will eventually end up doing? What is your truest calling here? Option number 5. Hmm. And this is so sweet. This is absolutely fantastic. I know you guys are probably expecting me to name jobs over here, but you are the only option in today's reading that comes through with a very beautiful message that your truest calling over here in this particular life, it doesn't have that much to do with your job. It's more about family. It's more about finding the right people for you, being the inspiration, support, and the source of love for others, raising children, raising beautiful children, healing the inner child within you, exploration, exploring the world, exploring yourself, finding people, supporting them, acting as a ray of light for those who need it. I'm seeing your truest calling is in being in a family, passing on your knowledge to those who need it most. Your truest calling is giving people the love that they were missing, the support. And they're saying it doesn't matter what you do. I mean, I will ask about career over here, obviously, because this is what the reading is about. But here for you, option number 5, they're saying that your career, it doesn't matter that much for you. Because through your career, through your jobs, you've been looking for recognition, you've been looking for approval, maybe validation that you didn't get when it came to your family. For you, you will always find a way to make money, and the funny thing is the world will give it you back. So it's not so much about doing, it's let me phrase this correctly. The energy is so beautiful, yet it's so fluid, and it's a little bit difficult to read because maybe this is not your concept right now, but they're trying to say that in time you will see that what matters most to you is family. And for a lot of you, your truest calling is to create this family, is to have friends, family, relatives, pets that are happy, is to create a beautiful home. It's to bring people together. Now, for some of you, I do see event planning. Yeah, because there's this energy of organization that comes through, but it feels like you guys are going to be somebody who loves planning events in your own home as well, making sure that there's a birthday and there's something fun to do, and maybe decorating cakes and decorating things. By the way, a lot of you guys could be very good when it comes to creating a very beautiful space. You could be quite good when it comes to designing things, interior design, landscape design. But for some reason, they keep telling me that your true calling has a lot to do with that feeling of belonging. And it's so interesting because with the other four options, it was mostly about career, and it had to do a lot to do with love as well and things. But for you, it's like straight away it came through that for you, what truly matters is the feeling that you are part of a particular group. Maybe because you haven't really been a part of a particular group. Maybe you've always been a loner, or you never really had that feeling of a home. And here they're saying what your true calling is to create a home. And look at this Two of Cups at the bottom of the deck. The energy of bringing things together. For some of you, you know you would be very good when it comes to planning weddings, planning birthdays, decorating things, arranging like flower arrangements and things like this. I see you guys being like flourishing in a very emotional and a very aesthetic surroundings. So you guys might be somebody who loves aesthetics. Being a support system over here. Fitness instructors, yoga instructors, Pilates instructors, bringing people's strength has something to do with water as well. So maybe working with water. For some of you, you would be very good when it comes to working with animals. Yeah, they're showing me children, animals, maybe working with dogs, and there's all of those aquatic things when it comes to dogs. I don't know. But look at you. You're just all about this pure, beautiful, gorgeous energy. And it's so interesting because a lot of you, you're going to walk away from the energy of the Emperor, which wasn't your energy to begin with. Funny enough, I'm seeing a lot of you who might be self-employed or thought you wanted to be self-employed and independent and all of that. You find your true calling in a completely different thing. And the world will still support you. The world still gives you money through one source or another, whether it's donations, whether it's through your spouse, whether it's through passive income. The world has got your back. But your truest calling, it has a lot to do with giving love and getting it back, with being in a family, in a loving environment, because your energies, they're very different to the energies of the Emperor. Especially for my lovely ladies, where you felt like you were forced into the energy of the Emperor and you had to be in your masculine a lot. And it almost completely eradicated your feminine. But here the feminine resurfaces, transmutes, if you will, and turns into something beautiful. Still strong, still beautiful, still powerful, but in a very different way. In a very, very different way. And what's more, then there's no more conflict between masculine and feminine, within and without. They're showing me like you feel like you have no choice. Yes, I understand. I understand that a lot of the time you had no choice but to be in that energy. But your true calling, it has a lot to do with your The transformation of your personal energy. And look at this, the Empress. I was waiting for her to come out. You are the only reading, the only option today, guys, where the Empress has made an appearance. A very beautiful energy of passive income, of creating a beautiful design, a beautiful, aesthetically pleasing environment for yourself and others to thrive in. And again, the Empress, she deals a lot with creating jewelry, creating beautiful spaces, creating gorgeous designs. For some of you, it's fashion, by the way. Fashion, decorating, events. Could be 3D design of things. It could be growing something, by the way. You know, creating beautiful gardens, working with flowers, working with plants, with trees, with, you know, like I'm seeing a lot of greenery around you. Working with natural resources. This is such a gorgeous energy. And it's going to be so different, going from the Emperor into the Empress energy. Reconnecting with this energy. All right, lovely. Option number 5. That's what I have for you, my darlings. I hope you enjoyed it and it resonated. Thank you so much for your support. Always grateful for your thanks. Even more grateful for your super thanks. If you're up for a personal read, send me an email. The email's in the description box below. So has the link to my Patreon page with more exclusive content, additional discounts, and much, much more. So make sure to check it out. All right, my darlings, take care now. Bye.